drinking song, you can see people lifting tankards of ale and things like that. Tankards it's a big drinking song. Okay, so I mean, but you can get it. And look at, guys, I'm not a free for all. I'm sorry. Thank you. The very idea that this has a ton of syncopation, they're just dying for you to show them an accent so that they can lean on it. Yum. Da, ya, da, 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 dee, da, da, ya, da. They're waiting for that. They're waiting for that. And so, this is not a cartoon piece by no stretch, but boy, it is as pictorial as the day is long. Okay. Here we go. We're going to set sail again. And there was some marked improvement there. One of the things that all of you conductors get benefit from is the second time through, because we have a little anxiety and a little tentative play the first time through. So the second time through, we're a lot more comfortable with it. So Cody, as you leave this, waiting for your next rotation up with it, the knowledge of style, the knowledge of mood, the knowledge of character, the knowledge of exaggeration. Exaggeration, she in what she said, Ms. Brene said, was the idea of do something with a different approach, get out of the box. What happens if you take it too fast? What happens if you take it too slow? It can wilt, or it can die on the vine, or it can just absolutely exceed the capacity of your players to play. One of the things about the beauty of cello playing, now you're a trumpeter, I'm a percussionist. Play the opening melody, ladies. You ready? This would be at 5. I think at 5. No, down here at the Pesante. 1, 2, Pesante. Listen, Cody. They are quasi stinkers because they didn't play it like they played it the first 2 times. Okay, there was only about 3 releases that I would have something to say about, as opposed to what we went through the first time, because they were listening to each other, trying to play more as one. You, as a non-string pedagogue, you have to know that's not together. We need to make the notes this long versus that long. I need to have a lift here and an attack there. And that's something that when we come back on our next rotations, folks, this is the pedagogy that you've got to address. Let your ears tell you that I've got to do something about that. Let's go to the pit spark. This is a fun thing too. You got it? Pew, ready, and go, and. Thank you, ladies. What's the issue?
I guess articulating at the same time.
Oh, I think that's probably less the issue than, what do y'all think the issue is? That's less the issue than what I thought. Intonation! The unisons had a little portamento thing going on there. Little, you could tell who was under, you were under occasionally, you were under occasionally. Or I could say you were over occasionally, she was right. No, no, no. Yeah, but you've got to know this. You've got to know this. I make light of it, and I should, to a certain extent. But my expectations are you want to listen carefully. Play it again, ladies. Now they're going to work on it because we've illuminated the problem. 2, ready, and. I really could take issue with 2 attacks. They worked it a lot better. Now, I didn't say you had to go play it, Mr. Trumpet Player. I didn't say, all I said is you had to put your ear to it and help them address the issue. Now, if you know that there's somewhere on the string that you need to help them shorten or lengthen, then we don't get into trouble, wind players. We don't get into trouble, trumpet players or percussionists. We can say, okay, let's take a moment, isolate that tone, play it unison, bow it. All right, now let's pitch it. Now let's take the measure and let's listen for that 3rd attack. You dissect it, illuminate it, correct it, and move on. What do we say? Diagnose, prescribe, and treat. And it's fun to do. You can't go wrong by addressing it, particularly amongst your friends. Goodbye.
Yeah, we should take.